Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is the second knife video that I'm doing for y'all. These knives are usually pretty hard to sharpen. I'm going to show you how to safely and effectively sharpen these with the same stone. I love these. It's about as old school as it gets. If you've got a honing stone or something, you got to put some oil on it. This is just a diamond stone. All right, it's a dry rock. You don't have to worry about doing that. All right, so same thing if you watch the other video. What you want to do is make sure that whenever you're doing this, try to keep the safe side of your blade. Anytime you're going to be close to your fingers or your thumb, keep the safe side towards that, okay? So when I'm doing this side of the blade, I'll be mostly on this side of the rock, okay? And the safe side is going to be over here. Whenever I flip it over, I'm going to come down to this side of the rock to where the blade's going to be in the middle mostly, and it's going to have the safe side towards my fingers where I'm holding the stone. All right, you want to be careful always. Safety, like always, is the #1 priority whenever you're sharpening. All right, you want to take your time, do a good job, do it really light. Don't put a lot of pressure. Do it as long as you need to without having to put a lot of pressure. If something happens, you're putting a lot of pressure on there and it slides off, you're going to cut your fingers, cut your hand, cut your wrist. I mean, it's an accident waiting to happen. So you want to use really light pressure and take your time. All right, this is a Gerber skinning blade. It's not too dull, but it needs to be hit, so we're going to hit it a little bit. But we're going to start off doing the circles. Now with a more of a depth on your blade like this, you want to raise it up higher than you normally would. So you're wanting, it's looking like a little over 1/4 of an inch, okay, between my back of the blade and the stone. All right, so I'm going to tip it up, start at the tip, do circles. All right, you want to try and be even, working circular motion back and forth on your blade. Make sure you don't get your tip too close to the edge to where it doesn't drop off. Just safety first. All right, and just do small circles. And you can hear the sound that your blade makes whenever you're hitting it the right way. It's going to make different sounds. And you'll learn that with your knives as you're sharpening them yourself, the sound that you want. All right. All right, now I'm going to flip it over and keep the safe side towards my fingers over here. Same thing. Small circular motions. Do not put a lot of pressure. Keep it light and do it as long as you need to get your knife sharp. All right, once you do that, yeah, that's getting pretty good. What I like to do is go up and I come towards myself with the safe side of the blade. All right, and then the same thing whenever I come up the other way, I'll be towards my fingers with the safe side of the blade. All right, so you always want to stay safe. All right, flip it over. Really light, really easy, really slow. All right, and that's doing really good. And what I like to do is I also like to come down too, but I will stay away from my fingers while I'm doing that. Go slow, stay in control. Some people like to go up and come back down. Okay, you just got to be really careful if you're going to be doing that. Whenever you drop off, you want to make sure you don't get into any of your fingers or hand or anything. All right. Little circles. All right. That's got a really nice edge on that. You can see whenever you're working it, especially if your blade's a little dirty whenever you start, you can see the light reflecting off of it. And you can see what part of the edge you're working. I work that full cutting edge on both sides. You can see the light reflecting off of it. If I can get it turned right there for you. But yeah, that is a good job on that knife. It is really good and sharp. All right, so that is how you do that with that type of knife. God blessings. Y'all have a good one. See you. Bye.